everybody, this is Jason Lee with nextlevelguitar.com, and today we're going to show you a cool kind of fast surf riff that's going to get you going in more of the intermediate, a little bit above that realm of some surf guitar riffs if you've been following the other videos. And check it out, let's get into it. So we're going to be focusing today on that first little riff that I played in the intro. If you want to know what I'm talking about, we're pretty much riding the A string for this lesson, okay? It's pretty simple as far as the notation, but the point is just to get it all together. Remember, you can always take home a lot of these little ideas that I throw together for the video, so you can totally do a spin-off of it, do it in a different key, a different string or anything. That's why I'm working with a lot of open strings a lot, so you can move it around a lot easier. So in general, you want to get that double picking thing going. There's more of like a slower medium pace. Okay, so we're going to start off with the open A string like that. We're going to move to the, all we're doing is going the A string, okay? So I'm not going to keep saying A string and then this fret, we're just going to go A with the frets, okay? So we're going to start with the A and then go to the 3rd fret. So just try that, keep doing that over again. It's that timing of it. Okay, that's a C note right there. Okay, then you're going to move it up 2 frets to the 5th fret. Right? Okay, then we're going to go up to the 7th fret. So we're just working on the dots right now, those first 3 dots on your fingerboard. Okay. And I'll slow that rhythm down right now for you so you can hear it. Okay, and I'm doing a down, kind of an up-down thing. Okay, so if you're moving on this hand right now, you'll see how I'm doing that. Then we're just going to go up 1. We're going to go up to the 8th fret right there. It's that little kind of sharp note right above it. Okay. Okay. So as you can hear it, I'm just going right back down again to that 7th fret. And you can do a pull off if you want, or pluck it both ways. And remember, if you pluck it both ways, you're going to get more picking in, and for surf, I like more picking. Okay, so let's hear that real quick in sequence again. Okay, and then kind of like as a tail or an out, we're going to go just down to the 5th fret again. Okay. Okay. Notice I'm kind of like, I call this like a spider monkey hand. This is like what I use a ton in live use. So notice how I'm actually getting my ring finger to reach 3 frets above where I'm at. That's what's going to make it really easy for you to pretty much walk through the fingerboard. As opposed to trying to do it with one finger, it's going to sound like you're too robotic when you're doing it. If you can just get your hand to move like right where you need to, it's going to be a big difference. So if you watch, I haven't even done it, but I'll try it with one finger and see how it sounds. So there's one finger. But like in general, I'm a lot more relaxed when I'm playing it if I'm walking with my finger. So all I'm doing is leading with my index the whole time. But the cool thing is I pretty much only need to bring my index to the 5th fret. Okay? So if you watch, this will go to here, to the 5th fret. And then I'm pretty much going to walk it up, and I'm going to walk it back down. And it's just super relaxed on my hand. I can sit there and play it forever and never even get tired. So watch. Now I'll do the first one with the index finger like this, and then I'll do the same thing with the walk. And maybe it sounds the same, but in general, it's just a lot more comfortable on your hands. And if you're at this point in playing, you really should be, getting the dexterity down more where you can reach. I use my pinky a ton too to reach, 5th frets and stuff like that, and it makes it super easy just to get more chords in. So let's do that again. I'll do one quick example of the index one with like a crawl, like I like to call it. Yeah, even playing that, I'm even like remembering myself that I really do like to do just the crawls a lot better. So try it. It's just I'm just moving my wrist out. If you look at kind of like where my watch is, you can see where it's like I'm just moving it out and it actually lets me go up there. And obviously, you know, the lower you are here on your lower strings, it's a little bit harder on your wrist, but just it's easy once you get it down. So now we're gonna go to the second half of the riff. I really want you to just keep working on that first riff until you get it, and then we're gonna go right into this. You know, it's really cool. We're pretty much at the 3rd string, 7th fret is where we're gonna lead. Okay, that's pretty much remember, you know, we're double strumming the A in the beginning. So I'm gonna start the next riff, you know, kind of on the octave above it on the D string at the A. See how it's got that, it just has that cool twangy sound to it when you naturally go above it. So, I'll play the riff in normal time again. It's semi-complex, but it's really not that hard once you get it down. Here it is. I'm just doing a little hammer on. It kind of gives me like that bouncing rhythm sound. And if you get a close-up of my right hand right now, you can kind of see how I'm doing it. Okay, I mean, it's going to sound a little cooler. You can always do it, you know, that's starting with the A or going from the 5th to the 7th fret up to the A. So do it which way you want. I'll do it both ways. You kind of hear it, me just kind of going back and forth with it. But let's start with that. Okay, so either way you start off with the A, you want to go down to the 5th fret, okay? And then to the E, which is going to be the 7th fret on the A string. Okay, so just work on that part right there. Okay. Okay, now that same kind of like little hammer on I'm doing, you're going to do it from, on the A string, you're going to do it from the 3rd fret up to the 5th fret, okay? Okay, so let's do that in order, okay? Okay, and then slide up to the 7th fret with that E note again. Okay? So I'll go a little slow again in the sequence. An A. So we'll do that again one more time in sequence. So what you're doing, it's all about like the strings you're choosing a lot too when you're doing these kind of riffs. Because if you think about it, I'm going up to the D string just to get that A effect, but it's like it's much brighter, so it seems like it's going much higher. But I'm going to end back on the open A again, like we did in the beginning riff. Here's where we have so far up to our 1st and 2nd parts of the riff. Okay. Part of the riff, and what I want you to do is actually do that little slide that I've been doing in a lot of the videos, but I want you to actually start it on the 8th fret on the 1st string, which is going to be a C note. We're actually going to use the C note to our advantage in this riff because it's kind of in correlation to the A. This is the way I want you to do it. So literally you're going to, instead of sliding, you know, up at the octave or way up here like that, you're just going to do it right at the C, okay? And once again, that's the 8th fret, okay? On the E string, you're going to go down to the 3rd fret on the E string, which is a G. So listen to that right now. Sounds nice and deep. So hear it in sequence really quick with that little part. It's like almost there, back up to the A, but it's kind of waiting. It's really cool. If you're in a band, you can make the drummer do some crazy rolls or something, whatever you want to do, okay? So I'll go from there again. Okay? And you can keep writing that. That's what I do in the beginning of the video with the riff, you know. Okay? Like that. So let's hear it in sequence one more time. And then as I'm going, I'll play the last little part and we'll explain that. Okay. So the cool thing with the little riff that I wrote today is that it's the same thing. You're going to want to kind of do that little spider finger thing that I was talking about when you're crawling. Because that's what I'm doing at the end. So to hear that little last part again in sequence, slowly, we're going to go from the 8th fret E string down to the 3rd fret E string. Okay, and then you're going to jump up to the 7th fret on the E string, and then go up sharp, one note, back down, and then you're going to land on that A. So you gotta look at it this way. You're pretty much hitting all the A's right in this area. So you've got your, I guess your low A, you call it, on the E string, which is the 5th fret right here. You got the A, the open A that you started out with in the song. Hear it? Then you've got the one right above it. So you're pretty much going all around it the whole time. It's what you're starting off with, it's what you're ending with, but it's all about, obviously, what you do in between. So I'll play that last part again in sequence, and you'll kind of understand what I mean. See, so all I'm doing is doing that. So right there you're going to have the 7th fret, 8th fret, down to the 5th fret. Okay? So we're going to start off with the 8th fret, 3rd fret, and you can end with a nice little major A, you know. So here it is put all together again, and it'll be a little bit easier this time to kind of follow the correlation. Every time I do it, I'm going to do those little crawls with my fingers, so I'm not doing the whole one finger thing. And here it is. So remember to kind of take this lesson today, and you can do a spin-off of it if you want, or just try it verbatim and try it with a group or whatever you want to do. But remember just to kind of experiment and be relaxed with it and chill. And yeah, I'd like to see everyone out there mastering this lesson, because it's going to get you into some more complex lessons and just a better understanding of what surf music instrumental is all about. This has been Jason Lee with nextlevelguitar.com. Make sure to check out our bazillion videos on the website. That's right, bazillion videos. And stay tuned for more lessons, and we'll see you soon.